62, 7, 4 and 4 jumping penalty. 62, 7, 4 and 4. Well, Jim, very soon we'll introduce you to a delightful lady that has a sulky here today. She's the only one in harness events at the show. So we look forward to introducing you to Lisa Brown very soon. So we have Dylan Stagg, and he's riding YP Ratstan. That's a nice name for a horse, isn't it? The final combination in this first round. So we wish him well. And Dylan is, in fact, from Charter Stars. This is Kayla Russell's partner, Dylan Stagg. And Dylan competes in radios normally. Unfortunately, a rail down there for Dylan. So his lovely little daughter Miley, she had a great show too. And this is Ratstan, is 14 years of age, has just started gelding, 16 hands in height. Competed last year. And ladies and gentlemen, just coming up before you in front of the grandstand at the present time, this lovely sulky. I'd just like you to put your hands together for Lisa Brown. And Lisa's driving this lovely mare called Stella. It's a beautiful sulky she's driving, and she's been competing in harness classes since she was 8 years of age. And many years ago, this is the sort of vehicle that was used maybe to go shopping or go into towns, or maybe if you're husband and wife, you went to church in. But that's pretty unique to see a beautiful sulky like that. It looks like it's still got the original wheels on it too. And it's all brass, you can see there. So Lisa Brown, I salute you for this beautiful vehicle, and also that lovely big Clyde Cross called Stella. So lovely mare. So put your hands together. Give her a nice round of applause. Well done. Congratulations to you. You can see the brakes on the back there as well. She has a little picnic basket too underneath behind the seat where she's sitting. And that's how it was done years ago for your great-grandparents. They used to go to church or shopping or whatever like that many years ago. And of course the sulkies were very popular up until the early 1930s, and after the 30s, of course, we saw mechanisation as we see it today. But prior to that, sulkies and buggies were used predominantly to go shopping in the cities and the towns, just like your city at Cairns. So that really is taking a step back in time, and the beautiful Clydesdale, those beautiful horses were bred for delivery. The Clydesdales came from Scotland, then we had the magnificent Percherons that came from France, and the Shires came from England. So that's a Clyde Cross. So it came from Scotland. So our next round, and will be coming up very soon for this wonderful shadowing event in progress at the present time. And I'll give you the jump off very soon. So So the jump off will be 7, 8, 9, 10 AB, 4 and 5. So that's coming up very soon. And to all the many people that are watching this on live streaming, welcome to the Cairns Show. It's lovely to have your company. So wherever you've come from to be part of the show today, it's great to see you. This is the biggest regional show in the whole of Australia. And thank you to Ian Allen and the committee for organising all the water to go on the track, because we have coming up later on some great events, and of course the most important thing is for the patrons attending the show as well. Out here before you at the present time is our show dubbing. This event is our 4th event for the day. We've had some great show dubbing today. Ron Easy won the previous event. He was placed 1st, 2nd and 3rd, equal 1st, 2nd and 3rd. And this is an AM5 with show dubbing horses under 16 points, which basically means that these are the babies of the show dubbing world. I can see Tasman's forgotten her diet and she's back on the Dagwood Dogs. Yeah, that's good to see. But ladies and gentlemen, as you look around this magnificent arena, you can see the big poles out here before you. And the big poles, as well as the horses down the back. This afternoon we have all our ridden classes. But the big poles in this main arena, you can see on them Ergon and also Ergon Energy and Cairns Taxis. They've been sponsoring the big pole climbing events for years. And those poles are certainly something that you don't see every day. And there's an incredible history when you look at those poles, and you can see behind there on the big screen at present. In fact, Sideshow Alley. And many of the rides you see down there are rides that are worth many millions of dollars today. Some of those rides, they are up to $2 or $3 million, because the showmen and their wives and families they pride themselves in bringing the best. In fact, the rides you see at Cairns Show, the regional show, are more. You see more rides, as you just see on the screen. You see more rides here at Cairns you do at Brisbane Royal Show. So it's a great credit to the showmen, their families, Ian Allen, the President, and his committee for bringing to you the best of the best here in North Queensland. So, as you can see, some of those rides, there's the claw, and they really are exciting. Just to make sure you have a bacon and egg burger and a can of Coke before you go on them. Yeah, that'll really smart you up. But it's those families in the Showman's Guild, they've been coming here for many, many generations. But the whole ground, wherever you scan around today and you come further around, you can see the big wave swinger. And the wave swinger, there's two of our wonderful showmen and their families that own those rides. One of them's the former president of the Showman's Guild of Australasia, and that's young Luke Hennessy. He had that ride for one of those rides for a long time. So a lot of money investors, I said, including the old Ferris wheel, the old favourite down there at the end. But right behind, or down just to the side of that, you can also see a big shed where the camera's coming in for you now. And down behind there is the animal nursery, and we'll tell you more about that very soon as we welcome Guy Dodd on course. Guy Dodd, our first rider of this jump-off round, and Guy comes from North Queensland. He lives out here at Cloncurry, and he also has a lovely little property down at Cambodia. And he's riding Bossman. So it's a new horse for Guy. And Guy's mum and dad, they own the Post Office Hotel out at Cloncurry. So he's nicely through the double con on S and the 10A, 10B. Now he has two more fences, 4, a big triple bar, and then he comes around to the final fence at number 5. So it's pretty simple, folks. Put your hands together, give him a nice round of applause. That's a great round for Guy Dodd. Well done, Guy. And Bossman. So he said the time. In fact, he was HC, which is non-competitive. So the time allowed in this round is 57 seconds, and if they go over the time allowed, they incur 1 time penalty for each commenced second over the time allowed. So on course now is a young lady who lives from the Gold, down the Gold Coast, and has come up all the way to Cairns this year. Her name is Shelley Simmons, and she's riding Corinda. Shelley competes at the shows down in southern Queensland, loves the show dubbing. She's also been strapping and working for Ron Easy on his way north this year as well. So Shelley's coming up to the final fence at number 5. And that's another great round. That's a wonderful round. Put your hands together for Shelley. Give her a big warm welcome. Her first time up here to Cairns. 37.27. And all clear. So she set a cracking pace and said, all right, that's up to you now. Catch me if you can. If they want to win the event, they must go clear. They mustn't incur any jumping penalties and have a better time at 37.27. Also tonight at 7 o'clock and later on at 8:30 tonight, Justice Cruz is going to be here performing. So make sure you get out and enjoy the wonderful entertainment. So we have YP, Izzy Keeper, coming on course now with Kayla Russell. And Kayla comes from Charters Towers. Kayla's been a regular competitor since in the junior events here at Cairns and also all the shows in North Queensland. Loves the show dubbing. Her partner competes in all the rodeos as well. And the horse she's riding, Izzy Keeper, is a bay mare, 15.3 hands in height. Is the next race horse mare, 9 years of age. So we wish her well. So this is the jump-off round of this event at the present time. For these young horses who competed this show, and she will be really hard to try to better that time of 37.27. It was set by Shelley Simmons and Corinda, the only double clear round we've had so far. Kayla comes up to the double, 10A, 10B, unfortunately drags the rail down, 4 Deming penalties, so she won't be going to the lead. $31.72 and 4 Deming penalties. So $31.72 and 4. Next on course is Mitch Everingham riding Destructive. So Mitch Everingham, Mitch is down at Coodra Creek in northern New South Wales. Loves his show jumping and he's riding this young horse that he brought up from northern New South Wales to compete here at the show this year. And following this event, we'll introduce you to a couple of young achievers, rural ambassadors for the Queensland Show Movement, which is the March Amusement, or not going to say March Amusement, March Insurance, run the rural ambassador in the Queensland Country Life, run the Miss Showgirl. So stay with us. One young fella comes from Nanango. He's a teacher, and he helps his community down there. And we also have the ridden part-bred Arab being judged down there on the far side they're in as well. So Mitch Everingham, Tiraway Serena, with Claudia Jones as first. 32.90 takes Mitch to the lead. And Renee Simpson was the reserve with Conquest, so good on you, Renee. And the ridden champion saddle pony went to Velvale Performing Arts. Went to Kalikuritu. And Eastern Toy Tales with Julianne McCool was Ashley Lawson. Ashley Lawson's in second place. Or reserve champion. So Mitch Everingham has gone to the lead there. We'll find out Mitch's last time for you. Ron Easy's on course from Kapoli, New South Wales, just completed his round. And he's 34.06. And Linda Crab coming on course with Kentucky Fancy Diva. So Linda Crab. Linda comes from Cairns. She's an accountant by profession, and this horse can fly. I tell you, she might be able to set a cracking pace. She did that down south, and she comes up now to the approach of the double combination, 10A, 10B. Now she's all clear. She has 2 more jumps, and she's flying. She's over at number 4. She has 1 more jump. So I tell you what, this is going to be a pretty smart time. Can she do it? Hey, come on, put your hands together. Give her a very big round of applause. 30.12. That's a great round. Well done, Linda. That's the time to beat now, 30.12. So she'll be a happy girl. Luke Denord and Rob Button on course now from Cairns. And Rob is, as I said, he's a wholesaler when it comes to seafood. And these rural ambassadors up here, they love seafood, don't they? They love girls too, yeah. We'll talk more about that soon. All right, so we wish Rob all the very best. Now this is the second round. This is the jump-off round. And this is where the money's won and lost in shadowing of events. All right, so Rob Button, he puts down the pedal to metal. He knows that Linda Crab's had a great time with 30.12. And if he wants to win the event, he has to better that time and also go clear, no jumping penalties. So he comes in now to the approach of the double. And unfortunately, 4 jumping penalties there, so he won't be beating Linda Crab's time. So that's a nice round. Its time was 30.51. In fact, wasn't far away. 30.51 with 4 jumping penalties for Rob Button. But that's the fastest 4-folder so far. We've got Fob Dubai, ridden by Cheryl Bentley. Cheryl used to be Cheryl Callaghan. Cheryl grew up in Gundawindi, and she and her sister, they both competed at the shows. Carmel is still based down at Pittsworth, and she runs the big show dumping program for the Pittsworth show. And Cheryl lives up here at Mena Creek with her son and daughter. So as she and her sister Carmel, they certainly had huge success over the years. This is a young horse for Cheryl. Fob Dubai. She'll be just delighted and happy if she can just get around and finish the round as well, because it's, as I said, a very young horse. She's a local rider. She's coming up to the final fence, and all you have to do is take your hands out of your pocket and clap and cheer. So put your hands together for her. Come on, give her a nice round of applause. Well done. So 4 jumping penalties, and her time 34.56. Danielle Kemp with Riverside Can coming on course now. And this young lady, she has just finished her nursing degree. She's from Ingham, and she just loves her show dumping. And this horse was bred, as I said, down at Riverside Station, which is where the Riverside Mine is, owned by Alan Williams and Jeanette Williams. And they were on the short, Alan was on the long list of the Olympics. They had 5 beautiful children. They all competed in show dumping. And they still breed these beautiful warm bloods. So she comes around now to the final fence. I tell you what, she'll be pretty delighted too. So put your hands together for her. Give her a nice big round of applause from 31.55. So that's a great round. 31.55 and all clear. A very special thank you to Kirsty out there for keeping us up to date with all the times, and those who are coming on course. I really appreciate her support. So we still have some more to come. Have a seat, young fellow, just while we're waiting. Thomas is here. Thomas is the Rural Ambassador for North Queensland. Congratulations. Whereabouts are you based?
Thanks, Angus. I'm from Ravenshoe, actually.
Is that where all the cattle, that's where all the millionaires live?
Yeah, that's it.
So tell me about yourself. What do you do?
I'm actually about 6 months ago I bought a cattle truck, and I just cart cattle from to and from the sale and between farm and farm, and yeah, that's me now, and I breed cows and stud Gelbies, sorry.
Good on you. So what type of cattle do you, as we welcome Ron Easy on course, Olympic show dumping rider. So what type of cattle do you breed?
The Gelbie, they're the best ones.
Gee, you don't miss an opportunity, do you? Hey, the Gelbie breed. Gelbies came from Germany. They like to be known as maternal plus. I used to, in fact, I did their World Championships down at Sydney Royal Show quite a few years ago now, but they're a lovely breed of cattle, aren't they?
They certainly are, yep.
We'll come back and talk to Thomas more in a minute. So we just watched Ron on course. And it's lovely to see the Rural Ambassador Awards. Midi, he's riding Midi. Now this horse is one that he's got huge potential for. Here's a Midi with Ron. So the time there was 33. God, my eyes are going, I tell you. 32.83, I think. See better without my glasses. Oh. Okay, Guy died on course again now. And he's riding, I think, Showman. So, well, which guy, Thomas? So, what's it like up in your part of the world? Down where I live at Toowoomba, it's as bad as the racetrack there, mate. But no grass at all. What's it like up your part of the world?
Yeah, there's a bit more grass there, but we're going into a bit of a wet drought where we've got too much grass and no goodness in it. We may as well just have dirt on the ground. But yeah, no, they're still holding up pretty good.
Married? Are you married?
No.
Still single? Yeah. There you go, girls. He's got his own truck, got his own cattle. Gelbie stud, he'd be right. So Guido coming up to the final fence with Showman. And once again, that's another raid round, 45.09. So he was HC, which is non-competitive anyway, so thank you for that. So Linda Krabs first, Kentucky Fancy Diva. Second place to Danielle Camp, Riverside Can. Ron Easy and Middies in third place. Congratulations, Ronald. Mitch Happingham and Destructive is in fourth place. And Ron Easy and Double Impact. And he's in fifth place. So can we have those riders in for the presentation, please? So first place goes to Linda Crabb. Second place to Danielle Camp. Linda's time was 30.12. She really cleaned them up. Danielle's time was 31.55. In third place, 32.83 went to Ron Easy and Midi. Then the minor placings in fourth place, Destructive, Mitch Everingham, and fifth place goes to Ron Easy and Double Impact. So if they could come in for the presentation, please, for the event just decided. And so folks, they're about to have their presentation. So congratulations, Linda Crabb, well done. Congratulations also to Danielle Camp in second place. Well done, Danielle. And congratulations to Ronnie and Mitch. Yeah, so well done to you all. There's certainly, you've got the who's who, and of course fifth place went to Ron. So Ron comes from Kopoli. He lives on a lovely little property down there outside Kopoli in New South Wales near Tamworth. Mitch Everingham, he's from northern New South Wales. He's from Kudra Creek. Linda Krabs from Cairns. She's an accountant up here based in Cairns. We have Danielle Camp. She comes from Ingham, and she's just finished her nursing degree. So all the riders out there that are being presented with their awards. And thank you very much to all our sponsors. Thanks to Underwood Party Hire for their great support in sponsoring awards here this year. Rebecca Henry's our course designer, and Morris Hamill is the judge, and Kirsty's doing the penciling. So without all those people and